Orion Council here, hold on please. It is nice to communicate about a lot of things. Area 51 is active. If you are to understand ascension, you are to understand your own personality. A like mind attracts a like mind, many of you say, but at the same time you are also dealing with your own intuition and how that works with your personality. If you are involved in an intuitive feat, you will sense that your intuitive mind is giving you information according to your personality. Your personality is what you rely on to understand your surroundings. It also helps you to understand your own personality. Your personality is a mechanism that you use to understand and interpret for your own sake. Your own ability to understand yourself is something that we enjoy watching at this time. Your irrational mind will say, I am not self-monitoring, but you are constantly self-monitoring throughout your day. Approximately 10 hours a day you are self-monitoring. Some of you have a more advanced system of monitoring where you are more focused on your own processes than you are on the interactive ones. If you are involved in interaction with other people, you will sense that they have also monitors for their own behaviors. Sometimes these behaviors are in alignment and sometimes they are not, but the monitor is still working. If you are sensitive to energy, you will begin to know that when the veil is lifted, you have no access to some of these systems. The way through ascension is through love, and through ascension you must understand that your highest element is with the Creator's frequency. That means that a part of your physicality is involved with Creator's love. And that means you are constantly connected to Creator. Elohim say that you haven't really recognized that. So without understanding that, your monitoring system has not yet exceeded the level as many other groups. And some of you would say, Orion Council, it is not right to say that our group is not at the same level as those that you mentioned. But we also want you to know that there are many groups who are needing your assistance. And when you are allowed information, you have used that opportunity to develop your monitoring system with regarding your personality. With regards to your personality. And once you understand that communication happens on multiple levels, you will see that some systems are changing depending on their access to Creator's information. Some of you would say, Orion Council, how do I access Creator's information? Many of you would say, first and foremost, you must learn how to love yourself, and that is when you get access to dimensionality. Well, we would call this you would have access to opportunities for exchange of information. Some of you also feel a sense that you are in communication constantly with other beings. If this is your experience, then you will feel that you have excitement. And this way you are also advancing because you are great. You are the greatest beings who feel excitement during such a time as ascension on your planet Earth. Some exciting things happen and people are not sensitive to that. They do not feel that it is an exciting transition into knowing who you are, allowing for love into your mind, and also receiving access through Creator's allowance to other beings in other dimensions. Some of you would say, Orion Council, now you are interesting because we all want that, but Orion Council is saying that not all are wanting this at this time. And we have told you that there are groups who are not so interested in the excitement. And you'd say, Orion Council, impossible, because in my life I feel excitement about so many things. When you are understanding the purpose of these communications, you will get a sense of how you are feeling. When you understand you had a feeling about that regarding your understanding, and through the Creator's allowance you perceive more. And this is what is happening to many of you at this time. The more you perceive, the less you feel that you are an individuated self, and you say, Orion Council, my life consists of other people and their programming. If you feel that is true, do you think that Creator has forgotten about yours? If you feel that other beings and other groups are watching you, then you would know that you have this opportunity for advancing your perception. Some of you say, Orion Council, now you are telling us that we should become spiritual beings and that is all that matters. we feel that you have an allowance, and that we are communicating this because you sense that you have it. Some would say, Orion Council, I do not, because when I am asking for help, I do not receive it. Therefore, where is my access to Creator's love? The fact that you have told us is you have no access. What this means is you are asking for something that your personality is requiring for interpreting information. When you have understanding, you feel you have access. Many of you are not seeking understanding. Many of you are seeking access for the sake of requiring information. Why does a being want information? You should ask yourselves. How is it that they are constantly asking me questions and wanting to know, because it is not making sense to me, and my mind and my interpreter is not understanding it? The whole point to ascension is you understand yourself. When you are monitoring others' experience, you have a sense that is there connection to Creator or not? Are they created? Are they Creator's love themselves? Some of you are not quite aware of these questions, but many of you are asking, is this being in alignment to Creator's love? This is how many of you perceive your existence. If you are to sense love, you will know it. It is not information given to you through access into other dimensions. You will simply know that, and you must realize that people on your planet have not the allowance. They have not the allowance, and they are given knowledge, but yet they have no connection to the love for who they are. If you understand your own personality, you will get a sense of you are monitoring yourself. Many of you haven't done this in your meditations. Sometimes you feel that you are too busy to monitor your own self, yet you constantly do it 10 hours a day. Orion Council, are you explaining that I must reflect, or are you saying that I must understand what is it I'm doing? I cannot understand, Orion Council, because they are so poetic. This communication is for you to listen to your own mind. This communication is for you to open yourself to other dimensionality. This communication is for you to agree with your own mind that you had an experience. And many of you are saying, I did not have it, but yet it happened. So when these thoughts are in conflict with your personalities, you are in alignment to several options. These options come from Creator, an all-loving personality program. If you are involved in a personality program that is all-loving, you are given opportunities, and you have to choose for your own sake where you went and how you want your life to be in the future, because only then can you recognize who you are. It evolves when you are given pieces and you say, that is not given to me, it was not happening. Where your personality tells you something wasn't true, that is when you are in a great resistance to yourself. You have to align yourself to knowledge, but you must also accept realities, and people will see that more knowledge is given to planet Earth when they accept reality programs that Creator has allowed for you to experience. All that is required of you is to know who you are and allow for love to enter your planet. Simply move with that feeling and you will be given information. Thank you.